Upon completion of the station, the Antarctic scientists will likely breathe a sigh of relief and take solace they're not in one of the 22 states the EPA has put on notice because of poor air quality. The culprit is the tons of microscopic soot generated by industrial factories and diesel-burning vehicles. The colored areas of this map show 243 counties, mainly in large urban centers, where soot levels were found to be in violation. State officials must control the problem or face sanctions, including loss of highway funding. Well, diesel-powered construction vehicles have been a common sight at Ground Zero in New York. This weekend, the cornerstone is set to be laid at Freedom Tower, which will be the tallest building in the world. And the construction project will have some innovations to let many in the neighborhood breathe easier.
This building, the building we're in, is 7 World Trade Center. It's the first of the buildings to go back up at the Trade Center. It was the last to come down on 9/11. By the end of this year, we should top out the steel. And by the end of next year, end of 05, beginning of 06, we will have a completed 52-story building on this site containing 1.7 million square feet of space.
The developer of these new buildings in Lower Manhattan says there's one thing they don't have: the belching soot, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbons that usually accompany the diesel engines on cranes and other heavy construction equipment.
Here at 7 World Trade Center, we instituted a program that uses ultra-low sulfur diesel fuel and the most innovative retrofit technology that's available on the market.
Goldstein's group, the Northeast State Center for Clean Air Future, calculated how big a pollution problem there was in late 2001 during the cleanup of Ground Zero. Hundreds of pieces of construction equipment were working non-stop.
It was roughly equivalent to about 600 transit buses circling the site 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Are you ready to go? Yep. All right. Put the hoses back on.
The environmental group convinced Silverstein Properties to use the cleaner fuel and to retrofit cranes and other heavy equipment with scrubbers.
It's essentially like a gigantic Brillo pad. This is very effective at eliminating particulate matter, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbons.
Critical to the success of lowering pollution is being able to measure in real time each engine's before and after pollution levels.
One unit is measuring what leads the engine, and the other unit is measuring what actually comes out of the tailpipe after the catalyst. We downsized the equipment to as much as we can. It's a 35-pound suitcase-sized laboratory.
This cleaner construction is not yet required by the government, but its use on such a landmark project could make it a model. Just by using the cleaner fuel, soot levels can be reduced by 5 to 15%. The retrofits can reduce the total amount of pollution created by 30 to 90%.
To the extent the word gets out as to what we're doing here, it will have, I think, a significantly beneficial ripple effect on construction projects around the country.
All right.